good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. And welcome to another scene of the Living World of Darkness, Rage Across New York. Today, Aaron is at the training grounds. There's no reason why Aaron would be at the training grounds. He just is. He does things. No one asks questions. He's sitting off to the side with a bag of chips and is eating them, and that is all he is doing currently.
Nicholas is doing what he usually do every day, all day. That's Nicholas Young. He is training, always working on his craft and the sword play. Always going to the, punching bag every now and then. Always running his laps around. And, he sees, what's his name again? What's that newly foster name again? Oh yeah. I think I forgot his name, but all right then. He goes around and said, hold out his hand and said, hello, Raya. How you doing this fine evening on the training ground?
What's up? Aaron sort of just looks up at him and looks at the hand, and then kind of like wipes his hand on his shirt, and then offers it.
Nicholas just stands out his hand and says, So I heard some interesting things been going down lately. That's a sword.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like what?
I don't know. Last time I was out doing some, reconnaissance, a gang has, resurfaced or something, and maybe in connections to Fomori of some sort. And since you glasswalkers are valuable, of great importance of getting information, I was wondering, did you have anything to land? Because I was thinking about, asking permission from a, higher up to attend along finding out the, necessary gang who is doing such a thing,
Wow, way to pigeonhole me, bro. Yeah, sure. I know things. Do you have permission to go look into these things?
I was going to obtain that permission.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And how are you going to do that?
Good you to ask. Probably ask either ask the den parent or ask someone of higher rank, but make sure the den parent knows. Get his blessing, of course.
That sounds like a terrible idea. No offense. Your combat record has been besmirched. I'm sorry.
He just started laughing. You ragabash comedy, just comedy, Raya. You are, that is a great.
Do I look like I'm fucking joking?
I mean, how is my combat record besmirched, or as you say?
Well, I did hear about that one thing that happened down in the sewers,
Oh, as I was blindsided? Yes. By trickery?
I mean, you can call it what you want, but kind of cause people to die.
So the blame falls to me for them. So it goes to me because they failed. So how does it becomes my fault?
I'm not saying it's false. I'm just saying that you're dangerous and probably shouldn't be going on missions that involve killing things right now.
That is what I'm made. That is what Gaia has tasked me for. That is what I'm made to do.
Yeah, but not try and kill your allies too. That's kind of where that line gets drawn.
So you see me as dangerous to the to people at home, huh?
I've already proven this. I'm not even saying it. Remember that
Ah.
time when we fought last time?
Ah, yes. And you know what, right? You was true about that. You are true about all this. That was a time when I was, how can I say, clouded with rage in my mind, and I was, speaking with a heavily grunted voice. I remember that. Yes.
Uh-huh. So what's different?
Oh, what's different now is because I can see the picture more clearly now. You know, meditation, calming oneself.
Just because you can see the entire picture doesn't mean you can appreciate its significance.
Hmm. I appreciate every little bit of it. For my breed. My breed has no choice but to overcome hardships.
Uh-huh. I mean, are you expecting sympathy?
I don't expect sympathy from nobody. I will gladly like to accept some information on this part if I can somehow help with this matter.
No.
Ah, thus you. What is the reason? What is this reason of this denial for? What is? I know I'm dangerous, but Didn't the Philodox already you know, deem me so of my trial?
They ain't me.
Oh, of course, of course, of course. I just wish for this information to help. Um,
Um, I'm pretty sure that we're already, doing a pretty good job of that. I'm
ah,
pretty sure you could see the plume of smoke from New Jersey.
ah. Well, what was it of your doing, good sir?
I mean, kinda.
Ah,
But even
perfect.
still, that just means that the Fomori are kind of like an afterthought at this point.
Ah,
And it's better just to not risk you getting in there and hurting somebody else. Know what I'm saying?
ah. Mm, mm. I wish. I wish it was. I wish. You know.
Uh huh.
So, is there anything that I can do to help or anything?
I don't know. That's not my call.
Does the, hmm.
I mean, plus, even if you were allowed to go help, I mean, it's not like you're very good at fighting or anything.
Oh, I have spent most of my time at the training grounds more than anybody.
Oh yeah.
I will wish not to have no one deny me of such right.
Uh huh. Which right is that?
The right that I'm a good Arun, that I'm a good fighter.
I mean, last time he couldn't lay a paw on me.
Hmm. I will assure you that the second time is always a charm, Briar.
That's not how that saying goes. But I appreciate your endeavor to make it work.
Uh, I make anything work for you know. Hmm.
How about this? If you can manage to lay a scratch on me, I'll tell you what you want to know.
Ah. ah. This will be quite a task. For last time it wasn't so easy, but this time will be much more different.
Oh yeah? How much more different?
Ah. I can only show you
All right. Let's see what you got, kid. He stands up, holding his bag of chips. So.
You should put down a bag of chips, Raya. I would not like to knock the wind out of you.
I'll be okay.
So,
Which form you want to go? I'll let you pick.
How about I'll pick? How about Glabro? I'll take that form to lighten the load a little bit to give you only a taste.
Sounds like somebody's overestimating themselves a little bit. Well, whatever you say.
Facts. Only the facts. And here we go. Slowly shift to Glabro.
Mm-hmm.
From one of the other sides of the particular training ground, Maeve is slapped in the hand by a big wooden stick as Lucas just says, "Would you just focus?"
No, she shakes her hand briskly and takes a couple quick steps back and keeps craning over to look at the pair over there. And it's like, no, they're shifting.
Oh shit, they are shifting.
Just gonna kind of meander my way over there. Don't mind me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just sort of follow you as well.
It's just gonna find a nice little seat, probably on the, well, unless they're still standing directly in front of it, probably on a nearby bench, if not the recently vacated one.
And I think
And
that
should
the other,
Erin glance their way, she will tip her chin up.
Erin is glancing all the ways.
Yep.
You get away from Lucas.
you'll probably see at the other end of the training grounds another fight or training pause as Erin and Nicholas are changing shapes. Tuna will kind of gesture, calls over. She'll lean against the tree, watching intently what's going to go down.
Yep. Of course, we'll follow Senna over, and she'll be paused on her haunches, but she doesn't know, particularly this very large and relatively aggressive one. So she's remaining quite alert, but yeah, she will tip her head up and show her throat to Erin as she approaches.
Erin just nods in acknowledgement.
I'll wait till you get done with the formalities, and then I shall roll.
Initiative?
Oh yeah, initiative. All right.
I mean, if you just wanted to start punching, I mean, nobody's stopping you.
Erin doesn't want to go first anyway.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
I'm still making you roll it because I have an 8.
Roll. I have a 2.
What's your total?
Wits plus dex.
6, 7. That'll be a 7. That'll be a 9.
In Glabro.
And Glabro?
Testing changing, Labro.
No,
Still
none
going.
Okay, might be.
He still goes first.
Huh? Okay.
Swing!
I have 4 successes.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 carries over. So that'd be my strength. 6. Three punch.
Soaked. Aaron sort of just like glances off this punch and just looks at him and ruffles into his bag and takes another bite.
This is only just the prelude, you know.
Alright. Well, with his free hand, now chipless, Aaron is going to attempt to hit him back. Dap him on the chin, if you will.
Yeah, that's a dab.
Okay. Four points.
My soak.
It ain't that serious. Come on.
Three successes.
Take a point. By your leave, sir.
What'd he say?
By your leave, sir.
Oh. Interesting.
Don't think too hard on that. It's a saying.
He is going to try again. Oh no.
Try being the operative word.
He whiffs.
Aaron just sort of leans backwards. I thought you were some sort of badass warrior.
I still have three more. I still have one more swing. Still have one more swing.
Aaron is clearly distracted.
He is going to do one more fist in this form. One success.
Look at that.
So, I guess you go so.
You have to roll damage, don't you?
Yeah, I'm about to roll damage. Hate in life.
Aaron just sort of feels the fist sort of bounce off his chest. Really? Is that all you got?
No, I'm about to kick it up.
I thought you really wanted this information.
Oh no, I'm about to kick it up.
Oh, that's real good. I'm sorry. the ones. We'll soak. Aaron sort of just arches a brow, a big, hairy, glabrer brow. You got a long ways to go to get into legend, boy.
Alright, that's it.
You had to insult his legend. That's what really kicks him off.
You mad, bro? You mad? If so, roll rage.
Shit. What have we done?
Oh boy.
Willpower.
I mean, you still have to make the roll. You will power after you fail.
Oh no. Okay.
Moon Giant? It's waiting the abyss today.
He ain't that mad.
Yes, she was going to, yes. Thought you was, going to get me there. I guess I have to kick it up a notch.
I mean, if you think it'll help.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. You'll have to see me in my natural of state.
I've seen it. It's not that impressive.
Tell that to the foes that I have slain.
I mean, we've fought before in this state.
So I am going to shift. That'll be primal urge plus the animal.
You can always revert to your breed form. You don't have to roll.
Yeah, Metis power.
Yeah.
Yeah, forgot about. So change it to Krynos. Kinda shows my claw a little bit. May I?
Aaron is at a point where he's considering whether or not he wants to attempt to embarrass Nicholas by soaking his Krynos Rage in Glabro. And he decides yes.
So
Aaron just sort of shrugs, eats another chip, and says, proceed.
Lucas is going to go ahead and yell out, "What are you guys doing? Why are you fighting?"
quiet. Concentrate, Lucas Ryan.
Wow. Maeve pales a bit when he yells quiet.
Don't be a dick, Nicholas.
He will, and he will go for a claw swiping.
Paul will ask Sinner if his overconfidence in his mouth is his Metis flaw.
Luna shakes her head like, I don't know what's with this one. But apparently some etiquette lessons will need to be learned at some point.
2 successes. That was the hit. Three successes.
So,
Background noise, yo.
yeah,
Oh,
somebody's
wait.
got some. Yeah, someone's got something playing in the background. It's pretty loud. Anyway, as the big Blabro or Krynos claw comes slashing at Aaron, Aaron simply glances at Nicholas and goes, "Jeez, this is really disappointing."
I'm not done yet.
I mean, I kind of think that this is the best you can do. Two successes on an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Two damage.
Diamond, don't forget your healing factor at the top of the round.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, because unless you heal it, you're at -2 to your dice pool at this point.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I think that would be a soak.
Uh-huh.
Ah, fascinating hit.
Oh, what? I didn't know this.
Hmm. So I am going to heal at the top of the round. So roll for that. Basically, that's just going to be my primal urge and my stamina.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be my stamina now?
Yes.
Okay.
Stamina in whatever form you're in.
Guess I'll heal with that.
I think it's diff 8, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, it's diff 8.
So Nicholas going to kind of shrug a little bit. Get ready for another claw swipe. That will be 5 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, wait a minute, hold up. That one more 6 actually. My bad.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
That will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh, the ones, no. I take 6.
Ooh.
And Maeve stands up.
Lucas goes ahead and puts the staff in front of her, looks at the two combatants. Is the fight over?
I think it is.
I don't hear nothing from Aaron.
Aaron sort of reels away, clearly not expecting the ferocity of that particular attack, and then holds up a hand and gives a thumbs up.
At which
But he
point
doesn't
Lucas
say
goes
anything.
All right. At which point Lucas goes ahead and lifts the staff up to allow Maeve to do whatever she was about to do. Probably heal somebody.
Probably. Though considering they've stopped, he can probably regenerate it fairly quickly.
Ag.
Oh shit, never mind. Yeah, she'll walk over to Aaron and let me quickly... Of course I closed all my screens. What's my roll for fucking Gaia's Breath? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Gnosis difficulty 5.
Or spend a Gnosis point and get him 4 automatically, right?
Yep.
Spending it.
So Aaron gets the sweet heals, and then
Yep.
glances over to Maeve and smirks and says, "Thank you, that was very nice of you."
Well, of course.
So Aaron sort of straightens up, and he's still bleeding a little bit, but glances over at Nicholas and goes, "Well, you had to get lucky eventually."
Slowly shifts back. Ah. I thank you for this, Ryo.
Alright, so what was I supposed to tell you? Something about gangs, or Fomori, or whatever?
I would like information on the matter.
Vague.
You see Nicholas starts putting his, his hand on his head and start pacing around a little bit. Where do the gangs... You kind of just pacing around. Phrasing. Do the gang has any particular lair or something, somewhere they go to? Like a stronghold of something?
A hideout? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they have one.
I would like to know about that location.
Aaron looks him over and goes, "I get the feeling you don't have a cell phone with maps."
It could be attained, could it?
I mean, here, I'll just write it down.
Of
Seems to
course.
pain him. It seems to pain him to have to use such primitive methods, but he'll take a pen out of his jacket pocket, which is thrown over the back of the bench that Maeve was sitting on, and a little piece of paper. and jots down an address. They've been known to gather here. They're pretty well armed, all things considered. We may have stopped the shipments of weapons, but that doesn't change what they already got. Talking like military assault rifles.
We should.
Curiosity. Estina's bending over to see the address.
Raya, if you have a moment at some point, I would actually also like to know a good bit about this. Chino and I are fairly close, and I would like to help with anything that could spare his kinfolk.
Maybe we can all go together on this occasion and deal with these scums more appropriately.
Maeve turns a glare over her shoulder at Nicholas.
Aaron sort of arches a brow and goes, "Do you have Daddy's permission?"
I will, of course, get it before I go anywhere. I will probably speak to him about it and see who he thinks I should bring with. I don't go trotting off of Sept all willy-nilly. You could give him the information instead, if you prefer, so that he could plan it himself.
I could, but Aaron then offers it to Nicholas.
Thanks, Raya.
My word is my bond, if nothing else. Don't do anything stupid with that. I might get in trouble. And next time, I'll fight you for real.
And I will look forward to that, Raya. A good battle.
No. Oh, no, you won't. I promise you, because you won't see it coming.
Indeed.
Do not get me in trouble. I'm being serious. Don't fuck me on this.
Of course. You gave me this out of the goodness of your heart, and I will make sure it's seen that it's done to the utmost and fullest care.
I'm being really serious, Nicholas. Don't fuck me on this.
Of course, right? Of course, right? I will not do such a thing to you.
Can I make a suggestion, Nicholas? And of course, Aaron.
Of course, Senator Raya.
Well, they say that the Arun are usually the ones that are the leaders within our nation.
Of course.
Alphas, they're the packed alphas. They are the ones who lead us into battle. Nicholas, you are an Arun. How about you show some of that? Prepare and lay a plan for the grandfather. You present him a plan, he might take more seriously on your request.
Of course. Gaia smiles good fortune upon me today.
I doubt that very much.
I don't doubt, I believe.
Maeve shakes her head slightly, but goes ahead and sits back down over on the bench.
Jesus, Aaron says, and then goes and picks up his chip bag, which was dropped whenever he was mauled. Well, if I'm not needed here, I think that I have some healing to do.
I thank you for giving me a fair and good challenge and keeping to your word, Raya.
Shut up, Cub. And then he turns and begins to walk away.
And Nicholas, kind of smiles. Nicholas
and unless anyone has anything else.
Would people like to continue?
Oh, I'm continuing because Nicholas, walking. Yes. Anybody?
Then do continue.
Aaron's gone.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough, sir.
Anybody else want to continue?
Maeve actually pauses a moment, takes on a thoughtful expression, and then rouses, and starts heading south.
Oh, Maeve, would you like to plan with me of this occasion?
Nicholas, at this point, no.
Why is that?
Because before, the way you acted was charming, it was childish, and it was endearing, and you laughed at yourself.
And it was
And
pathetic.
now you're claiming to be better than people that have been at this for years, fighting the worm, doing far greater things than you. And I'm very, very tired of hearing it.
Yeah.
I have done greater things than you, and I do not boast about it constantly.
There you go. Carry on then. I understand if you don't wish to join me on this. I was really looking forward to your wisdom.
Calls will approach the giant Homid at this point, I believe. And you seem honest, or at least earnest, in your desire to go after these people. You speak more than you act, but you have at least followed up eventually with some action. But, so, if you come up with a plan, I will listen. Action against those who pose us and the Sept and those of Gaia at risk should always be taken when and if it can. So I will listen. I will not necessarily follow you, for I do not know if there is something yet to follow, but I will listen and see if something can be done.
You sound like a great friend of mine's very few long time ago. One who I considered a great rival.
I do not seek
If it's possible, Maeve
rivals.
starts looking angrier.
I do not seek rivals, only those who I can help and those who will help me achieve things for Gaia and continue and do what needs to be done.
Of course. And when I've made these plans, I'll make sure everyone knows.
If that is what you
Maeve
wish.
Maeve has still paused several steps away, and she will hold up a hand and hold up the first finger. 1, your rival is the worm, not your Sept mates.
No.
2, she'll hold up the other finger.
Oh.
If you want to make a plan, you need more than an address. Raya knows much more than that. That was a poorly asked question. You need to get a lot more information before you even think about starting to make a plan.
Of course.
And with that, she'll drop the hand.
And that's why I need your wisdom for. Help
That's
me.
all you get until you learn more.
Of course. All of you. I need all of your wisdom to help me on this.
No.
Here's another bit of wisdom for you. Perhaps telling your Rayas to be quiet, shouting at them, is not the wisest course of action.
I was in the heat of the moment. I'm sorry,
Maybe
Lucas
those with
Ryan.
higher rank.
Runes always need wisdom. The truest skill in a rune is if you will listen to those with less strengths, but other skills.
Of course, of course. My ears are always open.
Then my suggestion would be to, if you have an address, maybe seek to scout the address or find other information before you go to a location. Going in blind will only result in greater risk and death than needs be.
Excellent suggestion. Would you mind accompanying me on this? Would you accompany if I get the right permission to do so?
Are you a scout?
Hmm.
You are perhaps not thinking as was suggested, which is not
Ah.
wise. One should always, if you think you are the best person to scout, then by all means do so.
Oh no, no,
Are
no,
you
no.
truly the best person to scout?
Hmm. No, I'm afraid not. I am not nimble on the feet or quick with haste, I presume.
I imagine that if the Raya has the address in the first place, it's because they were followed back there. He probably already knows.
Hmm.
There's probably plenty more information that you could get, but you will have to get it.
Hmm. Ah. Ah,
Like I
excellent
said, you
deduction.
asked a very poor question. You got very little information when there was plenty to be had.
Hmm. Interesting, interesting. Yeah. Thus it
Phrasing
was a...
is important.
Ah, indeed.
You
So,
could have simply asked him for everything he knew about it.
Ah. Ah, thus my foolishness gets ahead of me. Ah.
so you have two suggestions. Either find more information yourself, or ask others, or direct others as perhaps a leader might, to help you get more information, or simply ask for more information yourself from sources on Sept.
Ah.
Clearly this has been put before you. It is your choices to make at this point.
Ah, Raya, you speak with such wisdom. Hmm.
It is not wisdom, merely sense.
I will probably have to go to the dead father and ask him about this good information.
Indeed, going to those with more experience.
Always the great and wisest decision.
Colt, I think I'm gonna go. Can I see
I
you
will,
soon?
that is good, Sinner. I
Farewell.
will see you soon.
And
Oh,
as she walks away, you can hear her mumble something.
see you
Yes.
soon. See you soon, Senator Raya.
She'll raise her hand. Never seen a gooder rune leader in the Sept anyway.
Has everybody pretty much left the clearing except for good old Nicholas and Lucas?
Oh, Nicholas gonna continue back to training with the biggest grin in the world.
Maeve has paused a bit away, but if Lucas gives her a nod either direction, she'll either wander off or wander back in.
It's more like you've done your part. You can wander off now.
Coles will
Mhm.
follow Maeve if she's going. With a suggestion that she might kind of sussing her out as to whether she should continue speaking to her or not. But either way,
Well,
she is
Maeve
continuing.
is. Yeah, Maeve will be happy to have the company.
Nicholas, Lucas says, turning his attention back towards the Garou still training. Word.
Oh, thank you, Nicholas Raya. I'm sorry for my behavior that I displayed. It was unruly of me. If there's any punishment that you would like to give, if you would like to give forth to me,
No, I don't think the punishment will satisfy me or make me more content. I just want to give you an opportunity to apologize for the misconduct, the lack of etiquette. Not that I actually hold it against you, and it didn't really get me angry, but as you saw, like jerking his thumb back, a lot of people think it's necessary to follow the rank and procedure, and while I'm one of them, I don't get wrangled up. Now, something that you went ahead and brought up that I don't think you brought up with the best kindness or gentleness. Nicholas, why in the world did you go ahead and mention Talia?
Why did I mention her? Well, because she reminded me of her. Because I respected her greatly.
Okay. Did you notice that when you mentioned her name in such a way, calling her a rival, that it went ahead and sparked some people the wrong way, rubbed them the wrong way?
Friendly competition, of course.
Friendly competition, yes, but Talia is gone. She is dead now.
Okay.
She
Yes, Ryan.
she can't be your friendly competition anymore. She's now a fallen warrior, and ought to deserve every single respect from that.
Oh, and I am sorry, but there's a time to mourn and a time to make sure you're ready for battle. Though we must combat the worm for this see fit. That is what the gathering of the departed is about. To let go, to mourn those who have lost.
Yes, young. Yes, young. Your
If I
sisters.
was to die today, Raya, I would not want you to mourn me every single day. I would like for you to mourn me that time and get ready to pick up your sword the next day and do honor with battle or staff to battle the next day.
Young. Calm down just for a hot second. I'm trying to explain things to you, man. Trying to help you out here. Your sisters, they've gone ahead and mourned Talia, and they want to keep her memory. They want to. Do you understand when I say keep her memory? They have a memory, an ideal Talia that they wish to go ahead and preserve. The Gedefenris Arun, she who was born in blood and died in blood. And unfortunately, when they have this ideal, they don't necessarily include you in their ideal.
Understandable.
So, if you want that memory back, if you want that friendly competition back again, look to another. Don't call back to an old one.
Well, there's no competition, so I will do best to hone my own skills and perfect my craft until such see fit for me to do battle against the worm. But wherever it may lead and desire to come, whatever. Yeah.
Nicholas, I really do hope you're able to, like, well, here's the thing. Your den father, Olaf Tryggvason, he is your den father. He's one of the guardians. He knows quite a little bit about how these kind of missions and operations go. If you collaborate with him, he might be amenable to go ahead and let you go ahead and lead the mission, as Cinna went ahead and suggested. And you know what? That might help you, young. That might really, really help you to go ahead and wash away your old reputation and your old past and try to build something new. I can see it, young. I can see it. You want to build yourself into something different. You want to go ahead and remake yourself. I understand that probably more than anybody else in this Sept, actually. But the way you're going about it, this boastful attitude, it's not going to help you. It just isn't.
Wow.
Find your friendly competition, boast to them, and they will boast to you, and you will fight, and you will strengthen yourselves on each other. But that is not a position that just anybody in the Sept can have. I'm sorry, buddy.
Well then, I will talk to Olaf about this plan, and I will be happy to lead this operation if I am gifted by the Raya to do so.
There you go. Until then, your you're up for a spar, I can go ahead and give you a spar before I'm just going to go ahead and try to track down one of my sisters again for another bit of talking.
Ah, track her down. She seemed quite angry with me.
Oh, believe me, we and her got a ton of things to catch up on. She's probably going to yell at me at the end of this, I'm pretty damn sure. He goes ahead and cracks a stupid fucking smile.
Hmm.
In any case, Lucas goes ahead and takes his child guy stick, goes ahead and pushes away from dear old Nicholas and say, "Blessings of God be upon you."
Of course. And may God shine her beautiful smile upon you too, my friend, my Raya.
There you go, he says, walking away.
Under Nicola's voice, I have triumphed. Yes. Now it's time for planning.
All right. Do we want to go ahead and close it here, and then we can do another scene for the other talks?
Yep.
Oh, then in that case.
I want to creep relate to that because I know I'm gonna be in there with a whole bunch of cuss words.
Okay. I will say thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And we will see you next time as Lucas chases down his erstwhile sisters. Goodbye.